Munawar Farooqi is here. Sadiq is also victimized. You have shown us that no one is invincible, how many ever inches their chest may be and how much ever muscle power and money power they have. I completely agree with you that the resistance to authority and fascism or whatever we want to call it is all our burden, and I assure you, ma'am, that everyone in this room is doing their bit. There are many older illustrious people who've spent their lives on this, but allow me to take a minute to introduce you to some of the younger people who have risked their careers and their employment and very livelihood to keep resistance in their own small way alive. Munawar Farooqi is here. He has spent 1 month in jail. Stand up. So he spent a month in jail for a joke he didn't tell. But Raj is here. He runs a performance space that has been vandalized continuously for hosting people like Munawar, like Aditi Mittal, like Agrima Joshua, who was attacked. Rita Chadha is here. Kubra Singh is here. Arpita, Ashwini sir, Avinash ji. All of these people are working in the film industry, facing a lot of resistance to tell stories where what is happening in India will find a place. Fahad is an activist who has multiple FIRs on him. We are in a situation today, and I'm sorry, I'm repeating what we all know, but it's a lived experience. We are in a situation today where for a common citizen like me, we either on one side, what are our options? What are we experiencing? On one side, there is the mob, completely unaccountable because the ruling dispensation has found a way to use the mob to its liking, and the police and the state seem to be completely okay with allowing that. On the other side, you have the state that uses arbitrary power and is distributing UAPA and sedition charges like this prasad of a god we don't want to pray to but are forced to bow down to. This is our reality. I'm sorry I'm a little emotional. People ask why there is no Meryl Streep in India. There is no Meryl Streep in India because Meryl Streep could stand in front of the president-elect of her country and critique him in the harshest way, and not a hair on her head was harmed. We are all unemployable today. All of us, going to jail is a reality. My father served in the Navy, he retired from the Navy, my mother is a professor. If I visit Tihar or the jail, Akhroad jail here, it will seem like a family reunion. My friends are there, my teachers are there, people we've studied are there. This is a crazy situation for a free democratic country. I hope that you will, in the process of your growth to national influence, I hope you will also be a voice for those people, the people who don't have the power, who are vulnerable but are still resisting. And that is our hope from you, ma'am, that you and people like you who are part of the opposition, when you all come to power, you all will make sure that the rule of law and the constitution are in place, even if it is to your detriment. Because, as somebody said here, there is nothing greater than the nation. And in this context, I have a small question, ma'am, because Sudha Bharadwaj ji has got bail today, but 8 others haven't. I have a small question. Ma'am, what is your take on the UAPA? And if you were to come to power at the national level, what would you do with draconian laws like the UAPA specifically? Thank you.
I think UAPA is not for civic society or the political or the common people. There are some laws in our country. It is because of the internal security and the security purpose and how to protect the country from the external this threat. But now it is misusing. It is misusing like anything. Even there are so many agencies, though I don't have any personal grasp. But if anything, anybody else, certainly there will be income tax rate, or CBI, or ED, or UAPA, or so many things. I don't agree with them. So I can assure you that if BJP go out and we have any opportunity, I can tell you there will be no drastic law which can be used against Dr. We want free movement. Then you can criticize me like anything. I will be very happy to do it. Sometimes the criticism gives us a light. The constructive criticism, it shown us the way. But খেলা হয়ে গেছে না, খেলা হবে আবার। খেলা হবে, and 24 it is a year marking for খেলা হবে। politics, there should not be any double standard games or double standard politics. We must follow a uniform policy. Thank you so much. Why don't you join politics?
जब हमको लगा कि बिल्कुल अंधेरा ने हमको घेर लिया है and there is no hope, you ignited hope in the darkness, so you are the face of hope for us. ममता जी, बहुत important बात यह है ये समझना कि at times political party thinks that they are the story. The nation is the story. No political party is bigger than the nation. How are you, who I see as the face of hope, going to protect the liberal stream from the goons of the right wing, who have imposed on us the politics of silence, who have terrorized us and intimidated us? We have lost the moral muscle, the country has lost the moral muscle. I think it's time to reinvest in that. And how are you going to put all the liberal forces together to take the might of the right wing on? Because they seem at the moment, even with your resounding victory, almost insurmountable. ये आप कैसे करेंगी? Can we not all pool our resources and sing the song of India as we were born to?
Unfortunately, we are facing the cruel attitude and undemocratic attitude, unethical, and I don't know how we have been tortured by, in the name of right-wing, one political party, BJP. I'm sorry to mention the name. But if we are together, I am always very confident. If you are bold, I know Moise, you have been victimized also. Saurik is also victimized. There are so many. Somebody can open their face, somebody cannot open their face. But let us not divide the society, not divide the country. We are all one. If we want to really fight with them, let us be united. Wherever you are, speak out. Bold out there. You can bold out. We can fight it out. You advise us. You people guide us. You give us the suggestion so that you control the political parties that you have to do like this and you have to save the country. If you want to save the democracy, then we have to work together.
I think we are ready for a female Prime Minister, ma'am.
Yes. There are so many female Prime Minister like Indira Ji, Bangladesh, Hasina. So there are so many.
No, the time is right, I think, for some goddess energy. So my compliments to you for that. As a person, I feel very unfortunate that I'm young and living through this time where I feel like half of my life has been lived under a regime that directly draws inspiration from the Nazi party. I want to say that I have a few concerns about the way right now जो भी हमने discuss किया वो देश की आंतरिक बातें थी, देश की internal बातें थी. We must not forget we have a very aggressive neighbor. In the past 2 years, China has moved from Bhutan to Nepal to Ladakh to everywhere. I just hope that we understand the position in which we stand today as a country. If we lose our democracy, we will become another vassal state of this very aggressive neighbor. And I hope that in the near future, whenever the time is right, we can put all differences aside and make a BJP Mukt Bharat so that we can have a strong government and we can tackle all these issues. That's all I have to say.
It's a fact, I agree with you, but only for External Affairs Minister, for the sake of country. I am not going to say anything, but BJP मुक्त भारत होने से सब हो जाएगा.